Hey guys, AC here. Autumn is upon us, yeah? Well, it's been upon us in England for about a month now. But anyways, I wanted to do budget fragrances, I want to keep it under £30 and I want to do fragrances that are useful for autumn and probably winter. So kind of fragrances that we are looking for are sort of fragrances that give you feelings of warmth. Um, some of the fragrances could be bright and warm in nature, yeah. So we're not looking for citrus based summery type fragrances, we're looking for something which has more stamina, more strength to go over the slightly cooling air, plus also the ambiance, it's autumn. Red is the color of the nature, so it should be something fiery, warm type fragrance, spicy fragrances, oriental fragrances, woody fragrances. Those are the type of fragrances that do well in autumn. So without further ado, I want to start. One thing I've done is I've taken the entire collection of mine, about 260 odd fragrances, and I've picked up fragrances which are under budget and which are good fragrances. The only problem with budget fragrances is either they're very chemical smelling, kind of mediocre, sometimes rubbish, or they are honest and good fragrances. So I'm trying to give you some honest and good autumn fragrances. Mostly they are under £30. Most probably one fragrance is over £30, but I'll let you know when that comes. So let's start. I'll start with a classy fragrance. Yeah, this fragrance, Boucheron, Jaipur. I'm looking at the EDT version. There are two versions. I'm sorry. There are two versions, EDP and EDT. I'm looking at EDT. This fragrance, guys, it was released in 1997. It's a classy fragrance. It stood the test of time. This is less than £20, I believe, for EDT version. What you will get is a very nice combination of lemony bergamot, yeah, very citrusy at the top. Then some nice sort of spices just to heat it up a bit, and then you have this nice vanilla, woody, ambery dry down. But it's mastered that formula so well, you feel as if there's a scarf wrapped around you. The fragrance is just classy. That's the only word I can use for it. Ah, beautiful fragrance. You cannot go wrong. This will really suit people at work or functions or evening time. I think it's ageless, timeless. But if you want to test it, you can. I can guarantee you one thing. If you're over 25 and you're looking for a versatile autumn fragrance, Boucheron, Jaipur, EDT will not fail you. It's been there for about 20 years and it's counted as one of the legendary fragrances. Okay, moving on. Next on my list is another legendary fragrance. This one, Jacques Bogart, Homme. Yeah, this fragrance is a very well-known fragrance in the community. It's very well loved in the community. The reason is, it's probably less than £20, guys. 100 ml. Yeah, that one is a 50 ml. But what it gives you is nothing less than wonderful. So this is a fragrance which is known as a tobacco fragrance without the tobacco. What you have at the top is very nice note of lavender. Yeah, but you will not believe the way this fragrance smells. It smells of tobacco. Tobacco kept in a pouch. People who smoke tobacco, if you open the pouch, that's the kind of it's one of the most classiest fragrances, guys, for the money. Less than £20. Yeah. So the only thing I'd say is this is quite a strong fragrance. Boucheron isn't bad, but this is very strong. So you'll have to watch this phrase. You absolutely can wear it during the day. You can wear it in the evening. You can wear it in winter. It is a stunning, versatile, classy, manly scent. Both of them. They're very manly. They're not like most of the releases that you see nowadays, which are very unisex, sweetness, nothing like that. Beautiful tobacco, light fragrance without any tobacco notes in it. So guys, next one on my list. This is in no particular order, by the way. It's Lalique, Homme, and EDP. There are two versions, EDT and EDP. This is a 125 milliliter bottle. It comes for less than £20 if you look around, and go for the EDP version. What I have to say about this fragrance is it's not talked about in the community a lot. This fragrance is known for one big thing, and that is it's very similar to Creed's Bois de Portugal. Now, off the bottle, this is a dumb reach for me at times when I can't think of what to wear in autumn for office wear. I think what this will tell you is this is a unique fragrance, guys. This is like a bridge between the classic fragrances of the 90s and 80s and classic fragrances of this century. Why? Because it uses a very clever note of grapefruit. As you know, one of the most popular fragrances in this century, probably in this decade, has been Bleu de Chanel. Because of its grapefruit, it's one of the most attractive fragrances. Now this one, grapefruit shines at the top. It also has in the base a woody base, where it gets to base very gradually, slightly woody, slightly spicy oak moss, sandalwood, patchouli, and musk. But what great about this fragrance, so unique, it smells fresh, smells manly, it smells something which has got a bit of gravitas. So if you're looking for a work scent in autumn, which has woody, fresh character, yeah, it's very sprightly, and that also smells like a Creed. Trust this one, Lalique pour Homme EDP. Yeah, you can get this for under £20. As I said, no particular order, guys. I'm just trying to give you some classy ones first, and then we'll go to the younger generation fragrance for younger people. Next on my list, I think I'm going to pick this one up. I recently reviewed it, guys. This is called Cerruti 1881 Bella Notte. This fragrance actually surprised me. It's a discovery of mine. I've done the exclusive review on YouTube. Do check it out if you have a moment. Why did it surprise me? It costs nothing, less than £20. There's a 75 ml bottle. I believe this is an EDT. Why did it surprise me? The whole reason was how it's constructed. The notes that are prominent here are leathery notes, cedar, and vanilla, with a bit of spices. But the construction is such that when you smell it, you feel as if you're smelling quite an expensive fragrance. This is a terrific choice because of its spicy, leathery nature for evening wear. And also, as the name suggests, Bella Notte, beautiful night. Terrific for dating, terrific for functions, going to the movies with your girlfriend, your wife, to the restaurant. It has got good longevity as well. In terms of longevity, I think all these fragrances here, barring Jacques Bogart, all these fragrances are at least 6 hours. Jacques Bogart is easy, probably 10-hour fragrance. It also projects a lot. It's a very, very strong fragrance. So be mindful of that. So I've got 4 here. Let's go to a 5th one, which is my personal favorite in terms of versatility. This is the only fragrance in this list which is over £30. It will be about 32, currently 32 on Amazon. Club de Nuit Intense Man. Who doesn't know about this fragrance, guys? Probably the best clone of Aventus, Creed Aventus, best clone. Because Creed Aventus was brilliant when it was smoky. Manly, smoky, fruity, woody scent with a birch tar note, beautifully executed. Guys, you can't get a better fragrance for 35 quid, or 32 quid, pounds I should say. One thing is for sure, compliments. This is a compliment magnet. I get more compliments wearing this than I ever did wearing Aventus, and I'm not joking. This is a massive compliment magnet. I've worn this to work, I've worn this to social functions, to evening, to night outs, to clubbings, to whatever. Whenever I wear this, I get compliments. I don't care much about compliments, but I have to mention it because this one is an absolute compliment magnet. Absolute compliment magnet, no joke. Longevity, at least 8 hours, projection at least 5 hours. Right, guys, so next on my list is a fragrance which doesn't get any mention in the FragCom, but is a beautiful fragrance. It is by Haramain, and the name of the fragrance is Etwa Silva. I'll put the name in the description anyways. I don't know whether you can see this. I think you can now. Now this fragrance, why is this so good? This is actually made for autumn daytime wear. This has got 2 notes which have been executed beautifully, and this is a compliment magnet because it's such a happy fragrance. Fragrance with a very happy vibe. This fragrance has got bitter orange, but it has been executed in a very fruity floral way. Apart from that, it's got a few notes which are very interesting. Now, number one is green mint. So orange and mint, but the actual orange, as I said, it's a more of a fruity floral, so very vibrant opening. Comes down to a very nice tobacco-based dry down. The fragrance actually reminds me of two fragrances. Okay, so first, before I go into the comparison, this one will last at least 6 hours, but it has a tremendous projection. It will project for at least 4 hours, and people within a foot will smell you for at least 2 hours. Now, this fragrance reminds me of two fragrances. One is the opening at the heart of this fragrance actually reminds me of Baldessarini. I've reviewed this one. Do check it out. This is quite a nice fragrance. This actually can be worn in autumn as well. Spring and autumn, two feathers. Now take the opening and the heart of this fragrance and mix the floral aldehydic nature of Boucheron Homme EDT, and you get Etoile Silva. Yeah. So as you can imagine, two very, very nice fragrances. I've got this fragrance has got connotations, so can't be a bad fragrance. Has not been talked about a lot in the Fragcom, but I think it's a terrific daytime autumn fragrance. Well, next on my list is actually one of my personal favorites, Versace Man EDT. Man, this fragrance is beautiful. It's beautiful because it uses 2 or 3 notes which are just perfect for autumn, daytime wear. Angelica, myrrh, saffron, and tobacco. So you can imagine how I think this is one of the best Versace's you can buy. People have been talking about this being reformulated. They're not producing this anymore. You can easily get this in Nottino. You can try it. It smells so good, but it doesn't have the kind of projection and power that Versace fragrances have. So you might have to go heavy with the sprayer. Great for daytime. I think evening time will be fine as well, but it doesn't have the strength. So you'll have to suit it to your convenience. In my opinion, this is the best Versace after Versace Dreamer. I think so. Although I like Versace fragrances quite a lot. Next on my list is another one of my personal favorites. It's Hanae Mori HM. This fragrance is just a stunner, literally a stunner, guys. It's got this lemon and sort of bergamot. This fragrance is just amazing. Imagine Izimiyaki, L'Eau de Izzy, yeah, and Jean-Paul Gaultier's La Malle. Mix them together, and you get Hanae Mori HM. It's just such a beautiful, stunning fragrance, guys. Again, not a lot of people talk about it. This is made for autumn, guys. This is a beautiful, versatile fragrance. You can wear this to work, you can wear this to clubs, you can wear this to dates. This will go. It has also got tremendous performance longevity, at least 10 hours. It projects less. It probably projects about 1.5 hours, but has a strong sillage. If you keep it under your shirt, you'll smell this all day. I think this is one of those fragrances that makes you feel as if this fragrance is wrapping around you in autumn. Tremendous fragrance, guys. Give it a try. Right, guys. Next on my list is a fragrance which has suddenly become a talk of a lot of reviewers. Yeah, Fan di Fendi. Fan di Fendi, guys. This is a fragrance. This has been discontinued, so get your hands on it before they go. Right. This thing reminds you of many fragrances. One that it really reminds me of is Spice Bomb. Yeah. I tell you, boys, this is one of those fragrances that when you smell, you know straight away that you're going to get tons of compliments with it. Reason being, it's got this very deep, spicy, woody scent. Yeah. Off the bottle, you can smell the spices. It's got nice cardamom. It's got some leather in it and it's dry down. And it's got some pepper and basil. Indeed, basil. So it creates this spicy, woody, autumn scent. Very attractive to women. Another thing is that you have to be mindful of is this doesn't project as much. Yeah. So if you're looking to be discovered in a nightclub, this probably isn't the option for you. But if you're going on a date and you want to create a fantastic impression in your girlfriend's mind, this is the fragrance that will suit you a lot. Yeah, this is probably evening time wear, not suitable for daytime wear, but it's a fragrance that can compete with a lot of very popular fragrances currently, and it doesn't cost a lot. Yeah, Fan di Fendi, very popular. I think it's a very good fragrance, and it's been discontinued, so you might as well get your hands on it. Last but not the least, and I think one of my favorites again, Versace Eros. Now, I wanted to do a list of budget fragrances that are suitable for all age groups. If you're a young man and you're in the clubbing and partying scene, you have to have Eros. The moment you sniff it off the bottle, you will know that you're smelling an absolute bomb of a fragrance. So what do you get? You get green apple, mint, bubblegum type, vibes, and tons of vanilla. This thing lasts for absolute ages and projects like an absolute bomb. If you go 6 sprays, you will be absolutely annihilating every competition in about 2 or 3 feet of your vicinity. So terrific for clubbing. I love this fragrance. This is so attractive. This is a major compliment magnet. Yeah. So there you go, guys. All these fragrances are probably below £30, all of them, barring one. I hope you like the list, and I hope you enjoy wearing them this autumn. Take care. AC signing off. Bye bye.